Hi guys, MA569 here, and I've got another video for you all. And yes, I have been putting out quite a few videos as of late. The main reason for that is I have much higher frames per second than normal. Right now you can see I'm running 23, but normally I'm actually getting 30. And I'll explain how I got that in a bit. First I want to just give a quick update on the Giraffes Craft server, as that's what I do in the Giraffes Craft chat. So, namely, oh, we've got a new guy. Welcome. Factions is set up, as is the citizen spawn. You can officially rank up to citizen now, and I believe we just purged the whole prestige system because we couldn't automate it, and there was a few people who liked it, but then when they actually started it, they didn't quite like it as much as they thought they would. So, yeah, that's a shame, but hey, what can you do? And, oh yeah, I'm sure you guys realized, but I played a bit more and I'm up to parole now. So, on to how I got my frames per second up increased. I don't really need to talk about factions much. It's not that special of a thing. It's, you know, it's gonna be cool, and actually we've got the wardens have split into 3 sub-factions. Obviously, first topic is good, how I got my frames per second increased. As you know, I used to run about 10 to 15 frames per second. And so, is he still in? Yep. 10 to 15 seconds. What am I talking about? 10 to 15 frames per second. But I was also recording in full screen, well not full screen, a window, but a window set to full screen, and that was very taxing for my computer. I'm currently doing that now, but I can afford to do that in the Giraffes Craft detention center. So that's why I'm getting about 20-25 in Maze Runner when I set it to basically the default screen or a bit bigger. I can get easy 30 frames per second, which is awesome. It means more footage for you all. I can have some really nice Maze Runner montages, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll get to that. So the other reason is this new texture pack. Yeah, so this is the OC texture pack. It is 8-bit by 8-bit. I think even fits 16 by 16. It's pretty simple textures, and my computer has no problems rendering them as opposed to some of the complex 32 by 32 that, what's it called? That Aetherese Ascended bit of my custom texture pack had. And so, yeah, it's quite good and increases FPS, which just means more videos I can record, because if I can record comfortably, I don't have to wait for the sessions of higher connection or less people in them. I can just record, and that's great. So, let's see, what's the next topic? Oh yes, next topic is I have a new skin, and I can't quite show you because whatever, I'll just drop it. This is my new skin. It is the Crimson King skin. Oops. And it is called that because it is an edited version of the Crimson Warrior, which is a skin I stole from some forums somewhere. I basically just googled Crimson Space King Space Minecraft Space skin, and I got this. I am going to put my boots on. And so, this is it. I did make the helmet up here myself. It's a little flathead crown. I think it looks, pretty cool. It does look a bit like hair, though, from the side. See? Kind of like hair. But, I think it's awesome. And it's a more personalized one. So, that guy, Blackmaster Lucas, he has been banned a couple times, just because I am spiteful like that. Yeah, on to last topic. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a downer topic. This is my participation in Kits and the HRC, and unfortunately my answer is less. Kits is a great server. I love it. Unfortunately, I can't play it as much, and it's kind of a sad fact, but it's inevitable, really. Not inevitable, but it's unavoidable, actually. The main reason is that I can't play it and have as much fun as I do Maze Runner because there's something huge with the server lag or something going on that's just completely ruining the experience of kits for me. And to illustrate what I mean, like I said, I have much better frames per second, so it's not that. I mean, there was always a laggy frames per second in kits as opposed to Maze Runner, but recently, kits, what happens is after about 5 minutes of playing, I start to get this haywire connection lag, and what happens is, things just start registering a second or two late, and then people just freeze up for a half a minute or a minute, and then I die because I took 200 hits at a time or whatever it was, and didn't soup at all because I didn't notice soup. And if you've seen the lag OP video, I know there are ways to counter that, which sucks, yeah, but you can get used to it. Unfortunately, I don't want to have to do that all the freaking time, and that's what I'm having to do every time I fight someone. It descends into that, and I haven't had a fight in days on that server in which I could just fight someone and it'd be done. Okay, I have had those, but I get one or two, and then I've got to relog, or else I've got to have to deal with that lag. And I don't know what's causing it, and I just hope it can get fixed because it's kind of a downer for me, and I can't post content because as the content creator that is for everyone who watches my videos, it's not going to be as fun to watch kits when I'm just frustrated about it and whatnot. So I'm not going to go into too big of a detail, or else I'll get frustrated again, and then this footage will be I'll have to pitch this footage. So I'll just leave it at that. Hopefully they can fix it. As similarly, my HRC activity has gone down a bit because, well, not in kits. I can't report kits hackers as much, but there is Akinator127 as a trial moderator. He's going to do great, and he is doing great. I would still like to be staff in kits. It definitely needs as much staff as it can get, but currently I would not be capable of fulfilling staff roles, and with the server as it is, I don't want to have to be forced or feel obligated to go on the server. So I'm going to have to put that on hold. And with Akin as trial, they're not going to be reviewing my application anytime soon, I'm willing to bet, because that Wikikiki has to keep track of all the trials. But yeah. And Maze Runner doesn't have a lot of hackers, which is good. It just means that I have less activity in the HRC, which is fine. I'm not in it for credit or anything. I'm in it to help keep things fair for all the legitimate players and keep the cheaters out of MCPVP. So at least I'm not gonna be too frustrated with not getting credit that I want. And let's see, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I am still very active in recording the reports. I've upped it to every 48 hours or 72 hours. Now, that is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that I didn't get too frustrated with the whole being unable to play kits and being active in the HRC, and still kept it entertaining for you all. I know it's mostly supposed to be just listening, so I really hope I didn't. Like I said, there is good news. I will be posting tons of Maze Runner content, and the biggest being the first official match is taking place between the Memory team, my team, and Galaxy, Blue Gaia Red's team. Okay, well, Memory is Forsworn Dragon's team, but I'm like co-captain or whatever. I play it with him all the time. The team I am on. So that's, like I said, I really love Maze Runner. I have tons of fun with that. I'm going to be posting tons of footage of that, so stay tuned for that. Just, click the subscribe button, and every time I post something, which for Maze Runner will be quite a lot, you'll get to see it and enjoy it. Oh, heck, ouch. So yeah, that's the end. Like I said, I think I covered everything I wanted to say in this sort of grab bag. Oops, sorry, cow. Grab bag thing. And yeah. It's been MA569 or 56 if you are from Jurassic Craft chat. Signing off. Well, see you around.